Hello folks, this is Randy with Red Mountain Hardware, and today I'm here with Earl from Jay's Lawn Service, and he's going to give us some tips on pruning in the winter. And so I'm going to turn it over to Earl.
So basically, when you're looking at winter pruning, it's more about maintenance and taking off some of the undergrowth, the overgrown material on your shrubs. Today we have a butterfly bush, which is a staple in southern gardens everywhere. It's a heavy pollinator, so it's a shrub that a lot of people love and have adored for a long time. And the first thing you want to look at when pruning is make sure you've got really good materials as far as your tools go. So you want to use your hand shears for a lot of the light pruning, as well as the heavy shears for some of the thicker branches on your shrubs. And whenever you're doing any kind of pruning in the winter time, you want it to be later in the winter. You want to focus on pruning before it goes into the growing season, but you want to make sure it's shut down enough that it's not going to have any growth throughout the rest of the winter, so you don't have any winter dieback. So as you come in, you're going to want to locate any branches on the shrub that are overgrown or out of place. And basically you'll come in, select the branch you want to take off, and make sure you're cutting at a 45-degree angle. And as long as your shears are nice and sharp, you won't have any trouble making a clean cut, and you just continue to follow that process all the way around. So if you'll notice here, as I'm cutting, I'm selecting areas that have a leaf set coming out of the branch, and you want to cut just above that leaf set for your new growth coming on next year. And luckily with Buddleias, they are absolutely forgiving. If you make a heavy cut somewhere where you didn't really mean to, the Buddleias will grow through it in the spring, and they'll flower through all the way in the summer. Also, it will help increase your flower production coming into the next growing season. And when I mention your heavier cuts, a lot of times with Buddleias, as they mature, you'll see the larger woody material growing up and getting higher up the plant. A lot of times Buddleias are left to grow, and you'll see that heavy growth come up 4 to 5 feet up the plant and turn into a shrub that can get up to 8 to 10 feet tall. So what you want to focus on at that point is getting your heavier shears, which these are going to be the shears you would use for your heavy cuts. Open those up, and these actually cut up to 2-inch caliper material. So that'll be the selection for those. You just come in, do the same thing, cut those off at a 45-degree angle, and in the following spring and summer, you'll have a plant that doubles, sometimes triples in size coming up from the ground, and an amazing flower set. And the beautiful thing is you can find all of these tools right here at Red Mountain Hardware, and they've got everything you need from the small hand shears up to the large pruning, and these small hand shears for maintenance pruning. So if you're in need of any of that material, make sure you come visit Red Mountain Hardware. And if this is a job that you don't really want to undertake yourself, you can always contact Jay's Lawn Service and Landscape right here in Columbus, North Carolina, and just let us take care of the pruning job for you. Save you the time and headache, and we'll clean up, and you just have a beautiful shrub coming up in the following summer.
Well, thank you, Earl. We appreciate that information.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having us out.
And folks, we hope if you need any pruning done, you hope you'll come get your tools from us, and if not, just call Jay's.
Bye, guys.
Bye.